So long story short, I tried out for the basketball team when I was in high school and was very bad at basketball. No, I couldn't dribble, I couldn't shoot, but I could work hard. So the third day of tryouts, coach, he sits me down and he says, "Wilson, you've got a lot of heart. You work really hard. Now, if I could put that heart in an athlete, we'd have one hell of a basketball player." But then he asked me, "Do you want to film the basketball games?" And the first time I'd ever touched a camera was because I got kicked off the basketball team. My name's Wilson Lemieux. I grew up in Wellington, Texas, and really loved the idea of telling stories. And I always wanted a little bit more for myself, but I didn't know what that was. I always looked at Amarillo as somewhat the Emerald City, I guess. Being in a small town where we had one stoplight, Amarillo was huge. There were so many opportunities to do things. And so Amarillo was really the next step for me once I graduated high school. So I went to WT and fell in love with the radio program there and advertising. It didn't hurt that West Texas A&M has, within their communication department, two of the best programs in the nation.
Make a little money, make a little love, get a little help from the Lord above. Make a little money, make a little love, get a little help from the Lord above.
And by the time I was 20 years old, some friends and I started a business. And it was just a bunch of kids. And we ended up getting to go to Austin and South by Southwest and shoot a bunch of videos for a entertainment marketing firm that also owned a website called thelaughbutton.com. After Austin, I went up to New York and had an internship with that same marketing company. And I didn't necessarily know that video was gonna be the way that I was headed, but it was a really great foundation. Moved back from New York and got married. I got a job with a bank equipment company and really started to get a look at the business side of just doing what I did. Built a lot of really good, strong relationships and friendships there that'll probably be lifelong. But it was time for me to move on. So I decided to jump off the cliff and really go for it. And in between me deciding that I was going to start Lemieux Company and the day I quit was about 2 weeks. My wife was pregnant with our daughter, who's been born now. My son was 5 years old, about to start his first year of school, and he needed school clothes. My wife needed to be taken care of, and so in that, I hadn't given myself the opportunity to fail, and I think that's part of the reason that I've found some sort of success here in Amarillo. And one thing that I love so much about Amarillo is the fact that it's an even playing ground when it comes to finding success. The people here are good people. It's not like New York or LA or DC or Austin, and it's not that people aren't good there, but we raise a different kind of human here. I was lucky enough to land kind of right out of the gate a really great gig with the Amarillo Economic Development Corporation, and I've learned really out of the last 8 or 9 months that I've kind of teamed up with the AEDC to put these projects together is the AEDC is here to help people. It's here to help Amarillo grow. It's here to help individuals like me and maybe those watching this succeed. The wealth of knowledge just in this small town of Amarillo is pretty gigantic. Watch out Dallas, watch out Austin, watch out New York. Amarillo's coming for you.